What is up, my turtles? My name is Jimmy, also known as YmmijTortuga, and welcome back to Turtle Sonata. If you guys are enjoying this series, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. Let's get into this. Now, in the last episode, both parties of Polka and Allegretto have decided that they're going to go talk to the Count of Forte. So they're on the way to Forte Castle so they can talk to the Count because of said problems. With Allegretto, it's the taxes and yada yada, and then there's the fluoropotter issue with Polka. But before we do that, we have been instructed to go check on the kids in the sewers. So why don't we do that, and we'll do some battling, and yeah. And I'm gonna hit the front of the rat. Oh, okay. I guess the combo system has already started.
What did you think?
Where can I find that information again? That got super confusing all of a sudden. Party controls, B, blah 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 blah. No. How do I change that? How do I look at that? Photos, score pieces, party level. That's what we want. In other words, you have that. It mentioned nothing about the combo. Huh. Interesting. That's why that took me by surprise. I mean, I knew that was eventually coming. But yeah. I don't think we actually had a chance to look at party level 2. But basically, look at B, and then if I move quick and then stop moving, the timer still goes down. I don't want to waste time. So I decided not to...
Not bad.
Okay. Legit only one. Son of a bitch. So it's gonna get a little harder to battle. It's basically my point and whatnot. Sky Divider. Ooh. We're gonna look at that one. How do I actually? I think it's right there. Yeah. So we got Sun Slash and then Sky Divider. It's a medium. It's a weak knockdown, but it's a medium knockback. So yeah. And then we got Phantom Wave, which tells you what kind of stuff it works. And we got a Saber, actually. I should pay attention to this stuff. And then Copper Necklace. Beat has these things. And then Vivid Shot. He's got Fire Blast. We could switch that to Fire Blast. Why don't we switch that to Fire Blast? Let's do it! So now Beat will be useful in the light too.
I'm supposed to fight this?
So basically, what's up with the combo is that the more combo you have, the stronger it is. The stronger the special attack ends up being. That is the point of the combo. And that's why, like, in the last episode I mentioned how Frederick was amazing in terms of how fast he attacks, because he can get that combo up himself very, very quickly, which is really nice. And even with Beat, with his...
I'm supposed to fight this?
With his, speed is pretty amazing. And then you see that I've reached the 24. I was hoping that would do that. So it just gets stronger as the combo jumps up. So I don't know. That hasn't been explained yet. I'm not quite sure why. I have a feeling after we check on the kids here in the sewers, we'll be good to go. And we'll have another tutorial. I will probably skip that one because I literally just did the tutorial myself. But I'm also facing all the rats because the experience is good.
I'm supposed to fight this?
So that's the thing. And sometimes it's good to just hold the combo. Ow. Fucking rude.
So, what do you think?
It's empty. Oh, no. No, don't be empty. So, yeah, the combos, like I said, the whole point of the combos is to get the stronger special attacks.
I'm supposed to fight this?
And again, Fire Blast is just the light version of Rapid Shooter.
You're not gonna beat me.
We are starting to really pound through these through these rats, which is really cool. So we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. 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 It's good. I'm excited. I'm excited. I love this.
Don't take all day.
Nice.
What did you think?
But notice that if I don't get a full good hit, notice that the combo didn't disappear that time, you know? So that is definitely a thing to consider as well.
You're all washed up.
Alright, so Greta levels up. And we're good. Alright, so we're going well. We're going well here. Can't really say much of anything, like I said, at this point. I'm just fighting the rats because I can. That one really didn't need it. I don't know where the other one is. There it is.
You're not gonna beat me.
The only problem is that the combo doesn't go from battle to battle, so you have to do it yourself every single time. But like I said, again, the entire point of the combo: build up special attacks. Cool, amazing.
I'm supposed to fight this?
And then, like I said, what's known as our tactical time goes all the way down to 0 to start. So our tactical time is. I like how each of those did 0, by the way. That's great. That is awesome. So our tactical time is how much of the actual time goes down when I'm not moving. And basically, it's 0. Basically, it's 0 as soon as you start moving. I guess you guys can kind of see what happens, because it's like eventually as the party level goes up, you're going to have a small amount of time to deal with, you know, things. I'm sorry for Discord sounds, my bad. I thought I turned that off, and apparently I didn't, so we did that, so my bad. But, eventually you're gonna have only so much time before it does, you know, good things, and... Hello? Sleepy boy. But let me finish my thought before I read this. So, the tactical time, eventually we're only going to have like 4 seconds to start off the turn before the actual time goes down. But again, as soon as you move, that 4 seconds goes away, and then you only have 5 seconds to do. And then eventually, the regular timer is just going to go down. That's basically what I'm saying, eventually, so yeah. Man, I'm so bored. I want to go outside. Come on, Redo. Don't look at me like that. I know better than to actually do that. If we went outside to play, somebody'd probably take us away or something. Oh, you're going outside the city? Yeah. I hope you and Beat come back soon. Hello. Hey, where does the bread that you guys always give us come from? It's really good. So I checked on the kids. Oh, why is there? Guess I shouldn't bother them. Oh, okay. So why did they want us to check on the kids? Just for some extra experience, I guess? Well, that was... I thought there was an actual scene here. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. So, I'm not going to make you guys watch the rat fights again. I am going to do it, but I'll be back after the rat fights. Alright guys, I'm out of the sewers and whatnot. I'm just doing some quick shopping and whatnot, but I just wanted to throw some things out there. So the glowing tail... Why? I hit my microphone. Sorry, guys. So the glowing tail is exactly what it says. It's a glowing tail. Tail of a rabbit that lives in the mountains. It shines even in the dark. So it recovers HP, temporary shining body. So you will always be in the light, even if you are in the dark, in a dark place. So there's another version of this that is obviously, you know, like a dark tail. So even if you're in the light, it's dark time. So yeah. All right. So let's move on. So we're just in Retrodondo. We're gonna take off right now. I'm pretty sure this is the way we need to go. And if it's not, then this isn't the way to go. But I should probably say, is this where we need to go? I feel like this may be where we need to go. Hello? Wonder if there's anything here. Whoa, look at all these bugs. I don't know. Is this the way to go? I feel like this is the way to go. Retrodondo Cave. Alright, so let's see where we're going. I actually don't remember this part. I feel like this is gonna be useful in later. Was this the way to Forte Castle? No, wait. This will take us to Tenuto Village. Better go back. Oh, okay. Okay, so Polka and Frederick will come this way. This is how Polka gets to Retrodondo. Okay. So yeah, I was confused. It looks like the lights are going out. That's not cool. So I wasn't 100% sure, but eventually we'll have to come back and do things that way. So that means we have to go not there and not down here. Up here? Up here, maybe? Because I see a way up. And then this looks like the way to go. Alright.
Okay, you gotta watch yourself, Beat. It's not gonna be the same as fighting the rats in Retrodondo.
I know. Don't worry. I'll take some good pictures.
Pictures? Come on, don't waste time on that stuff. You need to help me fight.
Hey, that's not nice. Don't say things like that. Taking pictures isn't a waste of time.
Fine. You can tell me all about it later. Come on, let's get moving.
Actually, I think Beat and Allegretto were both orphans. I think we learned more about their backstory, but I'm pretty sure on that. So I'm gonna switch. I actually ended up switching a Go-Go Forest. I remember that name. That's very good, by the way. Sorry. I got sidetracked. So there's that. I actually switched Beats to Fire Blast. You guys saw me do that. But I'm actually gonna switch it back to Vivid Shot because I sold the pictures and basically got shit. We're gonna get a tutorial first.
Our party level has gone up, and we're getting better at real fighting. So now I'm gonna teach you something else that's really important.
Okay. Do we want to view the tutorial? You know what? Why
This is
not?
the action gauge.
Yeah, I know that already.
Come on, just listen. Up until now, your action gauge has only gone down when you're actually doing something, right? But from
Yep.
now on, as soon as you make your first move, your action gauge will just keep going down no matter what.
He'd probably explain it better.
What does that mean?
What it means is that even when you're standing still, time will keep on passing. If you're not paying attention, your turn will be over before you know it, and it'll be your enemy's turn.
What? That's no fair. Fighting like that's gonna be really, really hard.
Yep, that's right. And that's where tactical time comes in.
Yeah.
Tactical time? What's that?
Tactical time is the time you get at the beginning of your turn to figure out what it is you're gonna do.
Yeah.
As long as you don't move or attack, you can stay in tactical time for as long as you want.
Okay, so then what you're saying is the tactical time you get is unlimited. And that would mean... Oh, I get it. So when it's your turn, all you have to do is stay standing still. And then you have lots of time to think about what you're gonna do when you start fighting.
Exactly. One more thing. From now on, the more echoes you build up, the more power your special attacks will have when they hit an enemy.
Echoes?
Echoes, yeah.
An echo is what you get when your hit count reaches a certain number, and they just keep accumulating, right over here.
Oh, I get it. In that case, we should just use our special attacks all the time. That way, we'll be building up lots and lots of echoes, and our special attacks will just keep getting stronger and stronger because we'll have so many echoes. It's perfect! We'll be killing two birds with one stone. I am so smart.
Not so fast. Unfortunately, when you use your special attacks, all the echoes you've accumulated get used up. Basically, the power of your special attack increases, but you lose all of your echoes because of it. So, if you want to try and build up a lot of echoes, you can't do it by using your special attacks.
Oh, but how can you ever get enough echoes to use them with your special attacks? It must be really hard for one person to build up so many all by himself.
That's right, and that's why we have to work together to build them up. Echoes don't just belong to you, they belong to everyone who's fighting.
Yeah.
But then that means that you could use up all the echoes that I had worked so hard to build up. That doesn't sound very fair, you know.
Well, it's called teamwork.
Come on, don't say things like that. I'm counting on you, partner.
I mean, and it's also
Pete,
vice
look
versa.
over there at that enemy.
What about it?
Oh, right.
How did that happen? It just turned into a completely different monster.
I completely forgot about this
There are
part.
some monsters that can transform, depending on whether they're in sunlight or in shadow. Some will get really strong, and some will even change the kinds of attacks they use, so you gotta be really careful.
Hello. Hello. Okay. So, how do I want to beat this guy? So, tactical time. Again, as you guys can see, I'm standing still. I am not losing any time. But the second I move, the time keeps going. And then he explained the combos, which are known as echoes in this game. And we're good. Alright. So, let's go. So, I'm just going to bring Beat over here. We're going to build up our echoes in hopes that we can get a decent attack. Now, I think the highest it can go is 24.
Not much of a challenge.
But when you build it up to 24, and maybe you can even get it to a 32, but when you build it up that high, as you guys just saw, and you saw it with Beat earlier, they perform some type of, you know, like, kind of thing, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let's see. Who is more useful to have more defense? Let's say Beat. Beat's level 6, but has less, yeah. Let's give Beat more defense. So, the echoes will be used up, obviously. Whoever uses the special attack, it burns up all the echoes, the combo, whatever. And then, like I said, you can build it to 24 or 32. When they reach 24, they'll just have a nice little saying, and it's really, really cool in some ways, and just makes it epic and build it up and whatnot. So, I'm gonna try to have Beat
Don't get cocky.
take pictures here. Alright, so let's try. No, fuck! I was in the dark. I didn't even think about it. And now he's gonna be mad. No! I was ready too. Okay. What do? Oh god. I did something. Okay.
Say cheese.
Say cheese. There we go. I got a couple of pictures. Can I skip turns? I remember there being... Oh, okay. I guess I'm using a cookie. I mean, that counts as a move, so...
Look over here.
Alright. Let's take some more pictures, actually. These are hard. Alright, we're done. These are that's hard to do the thing, so I just gotta throw a peach cookie into the item slot there, because I didn't actually mean to use that. Frig. Alright, so I'm all over the place, I feel like. I'm sorry. How do I remove? We wanna put a peach cookie in here and then an angel trumpet. Okay, so we're good. Alright. Alright, so now that we've taken some pictures, I'm not overly worried about pictures. Eventually we'll get enough stuff to sell. So we're gonna do Fire Blast and we're gonna blast our way through, pun intended. So
how about we go around?
So the rats are still just as strong / not as strong, but they will always be in the sun anyway.
What did you expect?
It's not going to be that bad.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, look at how much more HP Allegretto has. So yeah. So we got a lot of enemies in this area. So this is cool. This is good. We're learning
Don't get cocky.
how to do things. So let's beat up these rats and...
Phantom Wave!
So again, notice that if I'm not anywhere close to an enemy, I actually won't use...
That was a piece of cake.
They both died, that's funny. They actually won't use the echoes, which is really nice, so you don't waste them.
I'm supposed to fight this?
So obviously we've seen these things. While, you know, using Polka. But we've never seen them. You never did see them go in the dark, did you? So yeah.
Will somebody please take care of that?
Alright, so we're going to...
That was a piece of cake.
It was a piece of cake. So these enemies are not too terrible. So here come the rats.
Don't get cocky.
Easy rats, not difficult.
Sun Slash!
Yeah. So again, like I said, there's really no reason to hold back and use your combos and stuff like that, unless you are legit building up your echoes for more damage at once. And there are times where we do want to do that. There are definitely times in where we want to do that. Alright, so I want to get this guy, because he's definitely stronger. So I want to build up my echoes here. I want to see if we can get up to 32. Damn it. I'm pretty sure we can get up to 32. They're just... The enemies are too weak to even let me do that.
Will somebody please take care of that?
Dead.
You're not gonna beat me.
Okay. Rip. Alright, so there will be times where it'll be like, okay, yes, we 100% want to build up our echoes to, you know, do the proper thing. I feel like, yeah, there's a chest over here. So we do the proper thing.
Want me to work out those kinks for you?
So we're gonna wipe this guy out. And this time, we're just gonna rapid shoot her. Okay, we good? Oh god. And again, as you can see, they just get different attacks.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's get going. So sweet. Oh, that didn't sound good. Acquired serpentine lock. Okay. I'm pretty sure that looks like beets. Awesome. Okay, you got a new thing. Very nice, guys. Awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited. We need to go this way. I don't know where I was going, but I'm excited. Boom. Alright, so we got 2 small fries.
Huh? I'm supposed to fight this?
Actually, I think one of these gives them a dark body. Oh my god, what the fuck happened? He got bigger in the middle of our battle.
That was a piece of cake.
He scared the crap out of me. So, while we can use the enemy's shadow, the enemy can also use our shadow. So, that's what happened there. So, that was entertaining.
Don't get cocky.
Worth it. Boom! Dead.
What did you think?
I think it's dead. That's what I think. Okay, I'm just going back. So, cool. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh. Ooh, they're both big.
Come on, let's fight.
That could be a problem. I thought it was going to be Allegretto first. Oh, well. Well. Rip.
Not bad.
Well, good news is that we're strong enough, but...
Not a chance.
So the other problem, as I'm sure you've probably noticed by now, is that the enemies can 100%. How do I want to say this? Hit 2 people at once. And yes, we did get to 32. I'm excited. I thought that was the play. I thought we could get to 32. That is definitely the highest combo you can get to. You cannot go any higher than 32. Okay.
So, how about we go around?
I hit the rock. That's not good. Not much more I can really do there. So when everybody is together and an enemy uses a very powerful attack that is able to hit everybody,
Not much of a challenge.
and the person that it was initially aimed for misses the guard, everybody gets that full blast, and you can lose your entire party to that. So the idea is usually don't bring all of your party together. I'm actually going to save my echoes. Bam, bam, bam. Love it. Love it. Awesome. Okay. Well, there's a save point over there. But then there's a thing down here. What's down here? Hello? Well, there's a treasure chest, but there's a guy painting. Need to talk to that guy. Light guard. I'll have to see. Hello? Well, what's up? My inner voices cries out for me to capture in paint the full essence of this great landscape. But the lush bounty of nature is more lush than I imagined. I've almost used up all my green paint. The clouds in the sky are starting to look threatening, but I cannot leave this place. My inner voice cries out that I must not run. I'm almost out of time and paint. So many obstacles stand before me. Oh, okay. I have a feeling there's a way to help this guy. I don't remember. Alright, so there is a save point up here, but there's also a battle, so, yeah.
I'm supposed to fight this?
Alright, Allegretto. Okay. I actually don't think there's any way for me to get to that guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and save. I get in the habit every time I see a save point to save, because I believe it's one of those games where if you don't do things, it's wrong. Or if you fail... Why did it do that? God damn it. I don't know what happened. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to look at something real quick. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I get in the habit of saving, because if your party dies, there's a lot of times where it hurts. AKA, you go back to the last save point. Oh, this thing is a pain in the ass. I remember this thing. This thing is a pain in the ass.
Don't take all day.
The problem is, if I remember, is that it's very fast. I could care less about the rats.
Get away! Your end is near.
Alright, let's get some damage off this thing. Like I said, I could care less about the rats. Oh god. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that did nothing. I'm not worried about that. Okay, cool, cool. So, I know with the, with this creature... Oof. Oh, no. So, I know with this creature, it's, it will guard if you attack from the front. Alright. Okay. It's not too bad. The mouse is gonna attack Allegretto. No, okay. We are going to Peach Cookie. And then we are going to attack. And we're gonna use our Sun Slash.
Not bad.
Oh, we got lucky here. Alright, let's do some damage. So notice that it started to... Oh no! I hit it too quick.
Your end is near.
And boom, dead.
Good job, good job.
So that wasn't too bad. All right. I feel like I was all over the place in that fight, so I do apologize. I need to get better with that. Ooh, we got a sledgehammer. That's really good. I do need to get better with that, talking and playing at the same time. I feel like I start a thing and then I get focused on the other thing and then I can't talk and stuff like that. But basically what happens is you know, you can't attack this thing from the front. You have to attack from the back because it always guards. So that's basically what I was trying to say. So, all right, let's do this.
If we don't hurry, we're gonna get caught in the rain.
So what? We can handle a little rain. I mean, the hideout's roof leaks like crazy. And that's just when it drizzles.
Yeah, you got a point there.
We do have a point there. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so now we got this raindrops. So I think this is the end of the raindrops area. Okay, so I think this is the stuff that I always skip. So let's not skip these. Although I don't know if I'm going to actually read them. It is impossible to tell the story of Champion's life without mentioning of this woman. George Sand was an extremely famous author in Paris who had already published numerous books. And I'm sure the music was by Champon. Like the actual. Her real name was Aurore Dovent. George Sand was her pseudonym. Okay. And this is really cool. From 1838, Champon would share his life with Sand for a long period. However, when they first met, he commented to a friend, "Is that really a woman?" Oh. Oh, that's not nice. Sand was a somewhat masculine woman who wore pants and smoked cigars in public. Yeah, I guess back then that wasn't as common as it is now. George Sand was masculine. Yep. She was unswayed by society's mores and expressed herself unabashedly. See, I think these are like actual paintings too. The romance novels she wrote were extremely popular. I think these are like actual paintings because they like resemble real buildings and stuff. Of course, Champon himself was also a famous pianist in Paris by this time. The relationship between the genius pianist and the popular author must have surely been the talk of the town. I mean, that is really cool. Famous author, popular author anyway, and then great pianist. It's awesome. At the time, Champon was not in the best of health, and perhaps the attention paid to them by society aggravated his condition. Ooh. Is that the condition that he's in, and that's the whole point of this game? During this time, Sand took Champon to the Spanish island of Mallorca, to allow him to rest. Sorry, names are not my thing. Mallorca, I think. I don't know. To avoid attention, they left Paris separately and rendezvoused at a village near the border. Rendezvoused. Rendezvoused. I know that word. Rendezvous. No, I'm kidding. I know it is. That's great. They found a place to live on Mallorca, and Champon lived a happy life amongst the palm trees, orange trees, and pomegranates. Sweet. Champon's health appeared to be improving, but the island entered its rainy season, and the warm weather vanished. So this is kind of explaining what exactly is happening to Frederick. Champon caught a cold that eventually led to a relapse of tuberculosis symptoms. At the time, tuberculosis was a terminal illness, and Champon and Sand's landlord evicted them, fearing contagion. It was a terminal illness. Does that mean it was new? So it's like, nope, plague, get away. So what's going on with, as of recording this episode, that's when the coronavirus has been kind of the talk of the new sickness that is dangerous right now because there's no cure. After being forced from their home in 1839, Champon and Sand arrived in Valdemosa industry, and rain continued to fall outside. I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk and read at the same time. Probably not a good idea. But yeah, we got the coronavirus going around right now throughout the world. There's a few confirmed cases here in the States, but that's what we have. The sound of falling rain continued intently, the simple sound of raindrops blending together to form a dreary rhythm. And again, I remember initially playing these. It was under these circumstances that this song is said to have been born in the room in Valdemosa. As I said, I'm pretty sure these are actual, like, drawings and paintings of actual, buildings and the piano here. They were created by Champon at age 29. And he died at 39. The journey to find rest ironically resulted in the worsening of Champon's health. At 29? Oof. But George Sand devotedly stayed by Champon's side, never fearing infection. There is little doubt that she was an invaluable source of comfort for Champon. That's really cool too. It's like you never fear infection and whatever. So with him to the end. Very nice. That was actually pretty nice.
Oh, looks like it's finally started raining.
The rain makes the plants look even more alive.
It does.
For Chinoodle's flowers, the rain is a blessing from heaven.
Yeah. Alright, so now we are Polka and Frederick, but in the rain comes a lot of shadows, which means Polka and Frederick are going to have to face the shadowy guys. And we will do that in the next episode, guys. So, really good episode. I'm pretty proud of the progress that we made. Sorry if it was a little dry at the beginning because I went into the sewers thinking there was going to be things. So I could have at least started this and got to the other save point before actually dealing with this here, So good stuff. Before I could have got to the other save point with Polka and stuff is basically what I'm saying. Wasted 15 minutes at the beginning. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to call it an episode. Thank you so much for watching this. If you guys are enjoying this series, hit that like button down below. Please subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you all. Bye.